Reminder lang po, please keep your questions concise. And of course, let's keep it light and respectful. Now, anybody with a first question po?
Good afternoon. Tama ba, good afternoon. Hello mga kaibigan sa press at mga fans ng Francet. Thank you for coming. Inibitahan po namin kayo, of course, She Who Must Not Be Named, April 29 in cinemas nationwide, brought to you by Solar Studios Incorporated. Bago po tayo tumungo sa Q&A sa ating mga kaibigan sa press, gusto ko muna tanungin, mauna na ako, ano? Sir Lawrence, bilang ikaw ang writer, ano ba ang kwento ng pelikula? Para may idea po tayong lahat.
Okay, itong kwento ng She Who Must Not Be Named ay tungkol sa first may introduce sa atin si James Richard Montefalco na hindi naman siya playboy, mapagmahal lang siya sa girls. Madami lang siya magmahal ng girls, yan. Hindi, ganun siya magpakita ng love. So, madami na in love sa kanya. Pero ang problema niya ay hindi siya magaling mag-alala ng names. Yan. So, because of that, marami siyang nasasaktan. And then, when he finally said na gusto ko na magbago, gusto ko nang magpakatino, came this mysterious girl na maganda pero hindi niya maintindihan kung bakit gano'n yung pakikitungo sa kanya. So very mysterious at sabi nung girl, I'll make you fall in love with me. So, yun, parang ganun siya. Tapos pero ang rule ni girl ay you must never know my name. Kung bakit, yun yung kailangan yung abangan. Kailangan yung, kasi si James, malalaman niya lang kung makompleto niya yung 60 days. So dapat kayo din, kailangan makompleto niya yung movie. Ayan.
Gets po ba? Pwede ma-fall, pero hindi pwede malaman yung pangalan. In
Yes,
short, sir. Okay. So, meron po bang curious thought towards that?
We're now opening the floor to our friends for the press.
Anyone?
Yeah, meron na tayong line-up. The
Okay.
first question will come from Alan Sancon. Concise daw yung question na. Gano'n kasi concise? Paki-spell pa. Joke. Tanong ko lang, hindi, kasi parang very, kumbaga, malawak yung mga character ninyo dun sa ipinakita. Nice guy, cool guy, di ba? Pero siguro, dahil first or second question na I would like to ask kung ano yung particular na role nyo at ano yung connection nyo sa isa't isa. Not giving too much of your character and giving too much of the stories. Siguro starting with Lady Martin, na magkasama yung pangalan nila ni Kitch Minimoto.
Ex po ako ni Seth sa movie. Shocking. Ayun po, isa ako sa ex niya. Yun lang po. Ganda nun Hi, I'm the ex.
With the ex pala, no? Ako po dito si Robin Montefalco, stepbrother po ni half-brother ni Seth Fidelin. And, ano pa? Ni James. At ayun, anak sa Lavas. And ayun, doon yun na lang malalaman yung buong kwento. Yun na yung G's nun.
Siyempre, hindi si Renz magsasabi ng character. Writer siya. Sir Bobby?
Yeah, I'm playing the father of Seth here, so may issues kasi sa family dynamics ng pamilya ni Montefalco dito sa story na to. So, you'll find out when you watch the movie.
Abangan.
Caleb
Caleb muna.
Ako naman po dito si Paul Reynante. Tapos ako dito yung isa sa kaibigan ni James. Tapos po, ano yung typical ng mga kaibigan na sa grupo meron yung masiyahin, yung makulit, yung mapagbiro, yung tipong nanguurap ng mga barkada. Yun yung gawain ko doon.
Ikaw yung konsentidor?
Yes!
Ay,
Actually,
Diyos ko
ako yun.
Raven?
Ako po, ang pangalan ko dito is Mark. And sa kwadro kami, apat kami ng friends na boys. Typical na may minsan mahangin, gano'n. Pero may, yun, cool dude yung pangalan. Cool dude yung description niya. Yeah.
Yung character po ako.
Ellie?
Ako po dito si Jana Montefalco. Younger sister po ako dito ni Seth and ni Cage. Ako po yung kapatid na chismosa and makulit.
Hello po, ako si James Montefalco. Anak po ako ni Sir Abby. Half brother ko si Cage and of course younger sister ko naman si Lydia. So, yun po, ang character ko lang naman dito is kumbaga parang mapagmahal and sobrang approachable.
Ilan po ba yung minahal?
Ha?
Ilan yung minahal mo sa pelikulang ito?
Yung naghabol, 3 eh. so yes, andun tayo sa part na sobrang mapagmahal at approachable tayo. And may reason kung bakit ganun si James.
Abangan.
So yes.
Abangan. She who must not be named. Ano, tara? She is the one who must not be named.
Wala po akong pangalan. Wala rin po akong connection sa kanilang lahat. Totoo po, hindi po ako nagbibiro. Totoo po, wala po akong pangalan. Wala rin po akong connection kahit kanino po sa kanila. I would say, isa na lang akong intruder sa buhay ni James Montefalco. Yun po.
Ang ganda naman ng intruder.
Salamat po.
Okay. So, Sir Alan, you have a follow-up question po?
Yung second question pa to Bronson and Seth. Marami na rin kayo nagawa ng projects, di ba? Especially yung previous movie ninyo. How do you compare yung role nyo dito? Sabi nyo, this is your first rom-com, di ba? How do you compare yung character nyo rito? And paano kayo nakarelate? Siguro naman di ka totoong playboy in real life, di ba?
Hindi. Ano ba?
Yeah, pero paano mo i-compare yung character mo dito sa character mo sa movie?
This is our first rom-com and magaan. Kasi nga po sabi ko kanina, medyo nandun tayo sa drama, heavy drama, nandun tayo sa horror side, thriller side. So, nung ginawa po namin to, talagang sobrang thankful kami kaya na parang isa to sa mga gusto namin na role o gampanan. And kung yung characters namin, ang pagkakahalin tulad sa totoong kami, siguro ako for me, Seth and James, sobrang malayo na in terms of family then ang pinagkaparehas ng siguro ni Seth at ni James is may barkada sila. At yung barkada na yun, yung barkada ko, personal kong barkada, as is pa rin, na barkada ko pa rin hanggang ngayon, yung high school kami hanggang ngayon. So, 4 of us, sobrang solid. Kami magkakaibigan dito, parang siguro lumaki kami ng sabay-sabay. And yun lang naman, sa family, mayroong kumpletong pamilya, si Seth at si James din, pero may conflict and may problema. Ilang naman po yung pagkakaparehas ng character namin.
Yung sa akin po, pero pwede naman po girl na lang po muna, no? Pang-describe lang. Kasi girl lang din po yung pangalan ko sa script. So, sa lahat po nung scenes namin, so may James, tas line niya, tas girl, ako lang po yun. Si girl, paano ko ba? I would say siguro malapit si Francine at si girl with each other in terms of yung pagiging makulit and yung pagka-moody din niya. So, mas ganun po. Iniiklian ko po yung mga sagot ko kasi pag nagsalita ako, baka masira ko yung momentum. So, mas ganun po. Pero si girl kasi dito, independent din po siya. As in parang kahit saan siya magpunta, kaya niyang dalhin sarili niya. Hindi niya kailangan ng kahit sino para alagaan siya or something. Mas ganun po siya. Sobrang misteryoso din po siya.
Na-challenge pala ang character ni James Montefalco dito. Kay Sir Alan?
Dahil nakita namin yung trailer na napaka-sweet, kumbaga yung chemistry niyo is still there. Is there any naaabangan na mga intimate or kissing scene? May ganun ba aabangan dito yung mga fans ninyo? tulad ng ginawa nyo late joke. Nag-trending lately, di ba? May ganun bang pasabog, parang ganyan?
AI o AI? Ang intimate, paano ba? The story kasi is, siguro sasagutin ko na muna, Sir Alan, secret.
Surprise!
Surprise. Pero I think makakakita sila ng ganun sa amin aside. Pero hindi ko lang kaklaruhin kung saang part. Pero malapit na rin nilang makita. And siguro it's time na iparamdam o iparanas namin lalo na sa mga nagmamahal sa amin, nakasuporta sa amin throughout our careers. Tingin ko deserve nilang makita yung clingy side ng Francet. Pagdating sa scene, okay? Sa scene.
Basta may something sa scene.
So,
Baka may sabihin si Francine. Meron ba? Oo. Wala? Siya na yung sumagot. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sir Alan Sancon. Next question will be from Miss Natalie Tomada of the Philippine Star.
Hello, good afternoon. Well, my question is for Sir Bobby Andrews. So, siguro, maybe some of the younger ones here don't know na ikaw din, you belong to one of the top love teams. Yeah, back in the 90s, diba? CJS Wax and Peachy. But, well, you know, from your end, observing, looking, working with Francine and Seth, anong mga na-observe? What have you observed about their chemistry on and off screen?
The dynamics now compared during the 90s and today are so different. Unfortunately, Francine, wala kang eksena together, kulang, you know. But in terms of dynamics, seeing them together outside the shoot, during moments na kasama na yung cast, or what you see on screen is how they are in real life. You know, they're really sweet. I don't know what the score is, but I don't know what's going on. But and it brings you back to the way back na, I mean, they have a good working relationship and they're friends. Because it's very important na to have a love team, you have to be friends first before lovers.
Oh, friends before lovers ba dapat, sir?
Yes.
Hanap na tayo ng friend.
Yeah. Okay.
Reaction, Francine, yung second question. Friends now before lovers.
Yeah, we're friends same time.
Lovers.
Teka lang. Tayo, yung mga nasa taas talaga, sila yung mga ano eh. Hindi, minsan, I'll be honest, friends, sometimes, enemy, sometimes sila magkasundo, but the roots of this is we respect each other. The connection is there. Alam po namin yung ginagawa namin, and yeah, sa tingin ko yun naman yung tamang gawin, lalo na sa paggawa ng pelikula. Hindi lang, kailangan nyo ng trust ng isa't isa. And pinagtrabahuan po namin kung nasaan kami ngayon. The wall between us before, too high. Tapos ngayon, pinababa ko siya o naghagdan ako para maabot ko yung wall na yun. So,
Nag-adjust siya.
So, yeah. And I'm happy na thank you kay Sir Bobby na yun din yung pinapakita namin. Yun yung energy na binabato namin sa lahat ng katrabaho namin. Kasi importante yun eh. The way they see you, yung aura mo. Pagpasok mo pa lang ng set, hindi ka pa naka-makeup, kailangan yung presensya mo. Malaking tulong yun. Hindi yung bigat yung mararamdaman sa'yo ng buong tao. Dapat ikaw yung pinakamagaan doon. So, magdo-domino effect yun. And yun po. Yun lang naman. Diba?
So, na-break na ni Seth talaga yung walls na.
Hindi po. Hindi ko totally binrake. Nagtira ako ng wall ng personal niya. So, yung respect ko, andun pa rin.
Sana all na lang talaga.
Kasi react naman daw, tinatanong ako dito ng mga katabi ko, kailangan. React naman ng sinabi ni Seth.
Siguro po dun sa part na yung breaking the walls, pareho naman po nag-adjust. Kasi parang hindi naman po mag-mimic din yung dalawang tao kung hindi rin naman gugustuhin makipag-ayos ng isang party, di ba? But yun po, kapag po receive po kami ng mga ganong comments, lalo po ganun kay Tito Bobby, sobrang ano na lang ba? Hindi dito, kay Sir Bobby. Sobrang nakakataba po ng puso kasi parang syempre pag may ginagawa po kaming trabaho, sobrang focus po namin doon. Minsan nga po tingin ko parang sobrang seryoso na nang nakikita sa akin ng mga katrabaho namin. And to hear that, nakakatuwa lang pong marinig. And yun, we always give our best kasi hindi lang naman po namin to ginagawa para sa sarili namin eh. Ginagawa din po namin to para sa mga katrabaho din po namin, sa lahat na naghihirap din. For sure kung nahihirapan kami, minsan mas may nahihirapan pa po. Kasi like sa production, mas nauna sila rin huling uuwi. And of course, we want to give back yung suporta rin po na natatanggap namin sa lahat ng nakaka-appreciate ng pag-arte namin at kung paano kami bilang mga artista at syempre yung pagpapakilala ng mga pelikulang galing sa atin.
Thank you.
Okay, and I think Miss Natalie, yung sinasabi nila na breaking the wall, that's also one of what you can see between the characters of James and Girl. Di ba? Paano nga ba mabe-break ni Girl ang routine or ang patterns ni James? Let's see, abangan natin yan sa She Who Must Not Be Named. Next question will be from ABS-CBN, and let us please pass the mic on to Manila Santos. Miss Manila Santos, there you go.
Hi guys. So my first question is for Mr. Bobby. So just to add to the
Stress on Yes.
yeah, just to add to the nostalgia, because you have been part of one of the most popular love teams during your time.
Yes.
And I'd just like to know, just to pick your brain, like looking back during that time, what did you enjoy the most about being one of the country's most popular love teams, and what did you find most challenging? And how do you think you would have thrived if you were a love team in this era right now?
Wow.
Pang ano yung question na yun
Parang three parts. Ano yung first again? Ano yung first part?
What did you enjoy the most about being a popular love team during the
Doon muna. What did I enjoy the most? I got to spend most of my time with people I care about. That is one thing that I enjoyed the most. It is very rare that you're given the opportunity to be able to be with people you like, you love, not every day makasama mo. Second question.
What did you find most challenging about it?
Find most challenging. During my time, na may love team, our best work would happen pag magkaaway kami. Okay? So pagka magkabati kami, ang hirap gumawa ng eksena. Pero pag magkaaway kami, okay ba eksena namin? Okay? Next.
Then how did you think na you would thrive if you were a love team in this generation?
Okay. I don't think I would have been able to keep up now with everything because everything now is you're constantly monitored 24/7. Everyone has a phone, everyone has a camera, and news is instantaneous. Before you had to wait a week before the news came out, or a day for that matter, and even answering to the fans would take a week. We'd write letters. Kasi for the kids right now, no? Before, we used to have our pictures printed. So when we meet our fans, we would give them our pictures. Now, everyone has a phone, everyone takes a selfie. So, maybe we would have thrived, but kaya bilib na bilib ako sa new breed of love teams because ang galing nila. The way they're able to manage their social media, their presence every day, every hour, 24/7. And that's not easy. So, yun. So, I don't know how if I would have thrived, but for me, it's very difficult now for them. And kaya mataas ang paghahanga ko sa kanila because they're able to carry it very well.
Thank you. Last question for Francet. So, from being part of Quartet, yung Gold Squad, to headlining your own movies, to working with veteran actors like in Shake, Rattle, and Roll recently, what can you say about each other na how you changed as actors and as friends? Kumbaga, friends, can you tell me what you noticed is vice versa?
Honestly po, hindi naman namin ini-invalidate where we came from. Especially, we all know na most of our supporters nanggaling because of Gold Squad. And dahil we did so many vlogs all together. And now, I would say kasi mas papunta na kami talaga sa adulting. So, kanya-kanya na rin ng tinitake na path, may it be in career or in personal lives. Siguro po yung pinagkaiba sa kami po dati or like sa sarili ko before nung nasa group na yon and then to today, ngayon, sobrang lahat po ng pinagbago. Siguro po ngayon kung hindi ako nagbago, puro pagsisinungaling na lang po yung sasagot ko sa inyo dahil hindi ko alam kung paano ako sasagot and in terms of just me being a person, like ako lang sa sarili ko. And kay Seth din, from being in that group to kung sino siya ngayon at kung nasaan siya ngayon, sobrang laki ng pagbabago. Kasi parang actually, pareho kaming witness sa growth ng isa't isa. And yun nga po sabi namin before, like enemies kami but dahil pareho naman naming win-work out. Di naman talaga enemies, but may konting, ano ba?
Tension.
Not tension naman. It's really the wall. Talagang friends lang kami kapag trabaho. As in, hindi kami mag-uusap dun before unless like action na or like rolling na kami. And now, mas nagkakaroon kami ng knowledge sa kinagagalawa naming mundo, mas na-appreciate namin, mas alam na namin yung kung ano yung dapat. At habang tumatagal sa lahat ng mga projects na ginagawa po namin, mas na-appreciate namin at nakikita namin yung pinakamalalim na ibig sabihin kung bakit may pelikula at bakit tayo umaarte. Yan po. Thank you.